Am I ready? No, I'm not. Am I doing it anyway? Yeah, probably. So, let's go. 3, 2, 1. I don't have an opening phrase. Gosh, I forgot how to do it. Take 157, probably. I can do it. 3, 2, 1. Hi book lovers, my name is Kristina and welcome to my cozy novel niche. Today I'm here with my very first video for this channel. I waited for so long, I thought about it back and forth, and I decided to create a new channel to come back to BookTube because I really missed it that much. And I decided to do it with a Booktube Newbie Tag, and it's strange to tell newbie since I'm not exactly, but this channel is fresh new, brand new, and thank you so much for clicking on this video. It means the world to me, so please let me know down below who are you, if you have a channel, what do you love reading, and all the good stuff, because I'm back and I can't wait to make connections again here. And if you're one of the 6 people that are already following me, I know who you are and I adore you. Thank you so much for being here for the very start of my journey. You're so special to my heart and I can't wait to get back to this community. So without further ado, let me get into the questions. I don't remember any of them because the first time I filmed it like 6 years ago, and so here we are. Question number 1 is, why did you start this channel? So let's get with a brief introduction. My name is Kristina. I'm 30 years old and I decided to create this channel because I've already been on BookTube. I have the most amazing 6 years here, almost 6 years, and I decided to come back because I love reading. I love sharing what I read and getting new kind of suggestions and tips. So I always watched BookTube. I'm still watching it and I've watched it even when I wasn't posting here on BookTube, and so I decided to create this channel because I felt the need to share my thoughts about books, and also because for me it's very useful in order to practice with my English, because otherwise it gets rusty and I don't speak English in my everyday life. So that's a plus, definitely. So that's the other reason. Question number 2 is the hardest question of this tag, like probably the hardest, almost. And every time I'm like, oh. So question number 2 is, what are some fun and unique things you can bring to BookTube? And this time around, exactly like 6 years ago, I haven't the foggiest idea, because something fun and unique, I don't really know. I mean, probably the fact that I can read potentially in 4 languages is something kind of unique. Not so unique, I'm not like one of those amazing polyglots that know like 17 languages, so nothing that special. I read in Italian, in Russian, in English and in French, but French is like the rustiest of my languages. And otherwise, something fun and unique, I don't know, maybe I will try something different with this channel this time around, because I know myself a little bit more. I know my boundaries and what are my skills and what works and what doesn't work kind of for me. So I don't know, I will try and have just more fun with it and not to take it too seriously, just to invest in it my best energy and see where it goes. So I don't know if it's an answer, but I don't really have an answer to this question. Anybody has, like, for real? Do you know what fun and unique you can bring to a community? I don't know. I'm just bringing myself, and whatever, we will see where it brings me. Question number 3 is, what are you most excited for about this new channel? First of all, the fact that I finally mustered the courage to create it again, because I had a major kind of creative block last year, and so I stopped filming on my previous channel and I felt the need to start something new. This for sure is something that I'm excited about, the fact that I was able to create it, and then for sure the ability to share with you again my thoughts about all of the books that I'm reading, but mostly the new connections that I will be able to create here. So again, please let me know down below who are you and what are your favorite reads, what is your favorite genre, because this time around I will try and be so much better in interacting with people, because I'm an introvert and I'm an I'm an overthinker. So every time I'm a bit shy, even in writing back to people, but I will try and do my best in not being so, and kind of to overcome this limit, because I generally love talking with other book lovers. So that's something I'm excited about. Question number 4 is, why do you love reading? And this has potentially such a long answer. I can make a video just talking about that, but I love reading because of many reasons, because it can be a place where you can escape from the reality of things if it's getting too hard or too overwhelming, but also because reading is something that broadens your horizons, kind of, and you can discover so much more through reading. Reading is an exercise for your empathy, so you're able to get in touch with people that you'll never meet maybe in your everyday life, and they are fictional people, but still you can feel for them and kind of share their feelings. And also because it brings me peace and kind of this sort of a meditative state in which I'm at peace, I'm happy and blissful, and reading is just awesome. It's like traveling without a ticket, without a train, without anything. You can go pretty much anywhere you want and do so many amazing things without doing them, because some of those are simply imaginary, so you will never be able to do them, but they're still so cool, and I just love it. Question number 5. What book or series got you into reading? For me, for sure, there were some children's books that I used to read as a child, but the one that I remember vividly is Neznayka. This is a Russian book written by Nikolai Nosov, and this is a series of books. I have the first and the second one, I believe, about a young boy and this village of friends and their adventures, and I remember vividly reading it. And before that, my grandma used to read it to me, and I always asked her to read it and reread it and reread it. Nausea probably for her, but I really loved this book, so this is the one that I cherish, and this is actually the copy that I inherited from my father, and my grandmother bought it for him, so it's pretty old and I just love it. Question number 6 is, what questions would you ask your favorite booktubers? Probably after being on BookTube for 6 years, it will be just like, hey, do you want to hang out and have a tea, have a coffee, something, and just chit-chat about the community, about the books, about everything, because that's the amazing part, kind of. So I'd love to just chat with them about books, because we're all here for that. Question number 7 is, what challenge do you think starting a BookTube channel will be the hardest to overcome? And for me, it probably will be at some point editing, because I'm planning to learn how to use Final Cut, and I'm not sure if I will be able to grasp everything kind of quickly. And then the other one will be finding the right moments to film, because I would love to be kind of consistent and to put out a video a week, but it means that I have to pre-film a bit, because after work I'm not able to film kind of anything. I'm just destroyed at the end of the day, and the light is just not good, and I love filming with natural light. So until I have that, before winter arrives, that will be something that I will be struggling with. So I will be like trying and filming everything during weekends, but we will see how it goes, because in winter it will be a whole new challenge with the bad light. So I don't know, I will see, but maybe it will work this time around, who knows. Question number 8 is, when did you start reading? And honestly, I don't remember a moment of my life when I wasn't reading, or like listening to books, because my grandma used to read them to me. I used to listen to the first forms of audiobooks. They were like on these LPs, vinyls, and I just have these memories of being very, very little and doing so. So as far as I'm concerned, I think that I've been reading pretty much my whole life. It's been a hobby, it's been a friend, it's been everything. Question number 9 is, where do you read? And I read everywhere, anywhere, like it doesn't matter. I can read wherever I can, and usually nowadays I read a lot on the tube when I'm going underground, and then in the evening before falling asleep. Question number 10 is, what kind of books do you like to read? And my greatest love is fantasy, followed closely by non-fiction books. This is something that I recently introduced, like probably 5 years ago, into my reading habits, and I fell in love with non-fiction. So these are probably the things that I'm reading the most. And question 11 is, what does your book collection look like? And messy is the answer, because I have a lot of books in a lot of boxes in a lot of different places right now, because I'm in the midst of moving houses. It's not a very fast process, but still I felt the need to start packing and putting away some things. So right now I have a very limited amount of books with me that I will be reading during this summer and maybe autumn, and then we will see. I hope that by winter I will have finally my new place where to live. But right now the answer is chaotic and messy, so nothing too pretty to show. And this concludes this video. Thank you so much for staying with me for its whole duration. I'm sorry if it's kind of long, but I love and prefer a bit longer videos, so that's something that you may expect from me probably. And if you watch till here, put down there like an emoji, a summer emoji, whatever summer emoji, just so that I will know that you was here till the very end. And thank you so much again for watching. I hope that this is the start of a great journey, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye! Ciao! Okay, again. 3, 2, 1. Oh gosh, how was it so easy before and so hard right now? My name is Kristina, and welcome to my cozy novel niche. I don't know. It's so awkward. And why am I doing it to myself? Oh gosh.